Igbo men all over the world, they are so angry with you because of that statement you made that Igbo men are the worst men you can ever get married to. And you also said they have bad character. What do you have to say about that? Because I'm worried.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Yes. What do you want me to say about it? You should go ahead and get angry. I generalized it because Igbo men were a bad character. No, the joking apart. Igbo, when I go job, Azu, they were not well trained. I keep saying it. But okay, fine. I'm not going to say that it's everybody. But the majority wins the vote. If 80% of people wins the vote, what does it mean? It's a win-win. That was why I said Igbo men. I didn't say some, because it's not some, it's most of them. And I gave you reason why I said that. Like I said in my other video, back in the days, our mother, they concentrated, they focused more in training their girl children, thereby neglecting the boys. Imagodat saying that is a man. Doing plates of washing is a man. Doing cooking is a man. Then they focus on telling the girl how to become a better wife, how to cook, how to clean, how to sit properly, how to endure in marriage. But they never teach their son. They did not teach their male children how to also treat a woman right and endure their women bad character in case they marry a wife that has bad character. But they will teach the girls how to endure a man's bad character, maltreatment, abuse because of a woman. So if they can tell themselves the truth, they will know that what I'm saying is correct. The only fact they can fault me is by saying all, maybe Igbo men. But the reason why I said all or Igbo men is because 85% of them were a bad character. So the few 15% or 10% is not significant. That's why I generalized it. Do you understand? But it's the truth. And I don't blame them all. I don't fault them. It's not their fault. They are crying in the comment section because it is the truth. The truth is bitter. But I'll keep saying the truth because the Bible says the truth shall set you free. Hang on a bondage. I want to keep saying it until they change. Those of them that have bad character, that are woman bitter, that are aggressive, they have to unlearn, to learn how to be better husbands and better men. Like I said, most of them had the good is make even men are good. They have their own good trait for how to make money. Hardworking, but they go, I'll give them 100% on that one. Man, if you have to take care of a woman, respect a woman, give a woman that kind of freedom that gives her comfort, they don't know how to do it. But it's not their fault, it is their culture. It is what they saw while growing up. Most, especially the ones that grew up in Igbo land, those ones are the worst. When the word that is worst first. But you didn't know when I heard it worst first. Those guns that grew up in the East. If you notice, you should know that they're aggressive, how they're authoritative, they fight a lot. Everything about them is and they want to be in control, whether they are right or wrong. And it's bad character. Do you understand? That's what I'm saying. Except those of them that are opportunity to travel out of the country or that are raised outside Igbo land. If you need travel, go to school, I went to school, educated, and not travel out. Those ones, they've gone to other countries, they've gone to forward of the classroom, they've learned, met different culture. Those ones are, they are better. In fact, those ones actually becomes the best. Because they have unlearned and learned new culture that suits their Odoguism. And they actually become the best husbands. Did you get? But from the girl now, not East. The girl now East. Back character want to buy them. How when they pro-mass? All those men that are crying on the comment section because they are crying, if they can be honest with themselves, they will agree with me that their mothers, Neha, Mamaha, suffered in the hands of their fathers, suffered abuse. But because of this same training that we, the Igbo women, we got, they were not talking. They endured it silently in pain. A lot of them died in silence. Even when they grew old, they still did not open up in certain things that they passed through in the hands of their fathers. These men, all of them,
in the hands of their husbands.
Yes. And some of them were opened up to their sons, to their children. So if they can be sincere with me, to themselves, not even with me, they will acknowledge that their mothers went through a lot in those marriages. But those women were not talking. They were taught to keep quiet. But we these days, we're not going to keep quiet. Because a lot of women are dying in silence. A lot of women are raised to keep quiet. They were raised not to talk, to endure, but we're enduring to death. And this is do you know the African mothers were contributed to the reason why a lot of their girl children are dying in marriages? Because when you complain, they will say you should manage and endure. Endure to what length? That you grew up with bad character. That's why your papa beating your mother, your uncle beating your aunties. Men abusing women and being aggressive and all of that. That you grew up with that environment does not mean that it is right. So even as you have grown as an adult, why don't you unlearn and learn?
To be a better person.
Exactly. Ignorance is not a valid reason for transgression. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, I'm not insulting anybody. It may be the way it came out, but the truth has to be told. That is why you see a whole lot of marriages going gaga these days. Because our girls, we don't enjoy, we don't tire, we come out, so we know they do again. A whole lot. Do I want to talk about the one that happened abroad? That one another topic of why so many women are leaving their husbands abroad. I will talk about that, but not for today. So I'm saying it's like most of them are coming for me, calling me names. I don't bother. I don't care. You know why? I know who I am. And their comments are not affecting me because I'm saying the truth and nothing but the truth. And they know. So let them keep on crying in the comment section. It's all good. You can cry more. I have handkerchief.